Choosing the right lumber can be the difference between a successful project and a frustrating failure. The secret lies in understanding that different types of wood possess varying strengths, weaknesses, and purposes. The quality of your wood will significantly impact the durability and overall aesthetic of your final product. Selecting a resilient maple for a sturdy table or a visually appealing cedar for ornamental work is no mere chance. It's a craft. Knowing how to select the right lumber is an essential skill for any DIY enthusiast. Wood sizes can be baffling, but understanding them is pivotal to making the right purchase. In the world of lumber, the sizes are generally labeled in terms of their nominal dimensions, that is, the rough, unprocessed size of the wood when it's first cut. However, the actual dimensions of the wood, which you'll get after the lumber has been planed and dried, are often slightly smaller. For instance, a piece of lumber labeled as 2 by 4 doesn't really measure 2 inches by 4 inches. Instead, its actual size is likely 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. This discrepancy between nominal and actual dimensions is something you need to keep in mind when planning your project. Remember, the size of the wood you choose will significantly affect the outcome of your project. It can mean the difference between a sturdy, well-built structure and a wobbly, unstable one. Understanding lumber sizes can save you from headaches and unnecessary expenses during your project. Beyond sizes and types, there are a couple of unconventional yet effective ways to evaluate your lumber: the smell test and the bounce test. It might sound peculiar, but a keen nose can be your best tool when shopping for wood. A ripe piece of lumber should carry a fresh, earthy scent, not unlike a forest after a rain. Any off-putting or chemical odors could be indicative of rot, mold, or poor treatment. Now let's move on to the bounce test. It's a simple yet revealing process. Give your chosen piece of lumber a light bounce against the ground. If it doesn't bounce back, you might want to reconsider. Genuine wood has a unique resilience that is absent in many of its imitations. These tests, while unconventional, offer an additional layer of assurance in verifying the quality of your lumber. Mastering these unconventional tests can elevate you from an average buyer to a professional wood shopper. To recap, buying lumber is not as simple as picking up the first piece you see. It's about understanding the intricacies of wood sizes, the subtle art of smelling the wood to ensure its ripeness, and mastering the bounce test. These aren't just arbitrary points, they are the keys to a successful DIY project. Ignorance of these aspects is akin to building a castle on sand. Remember, the right lumber can make or break your project. So, shop wisely and make your projects shine.